In this world, anyone who looked up at the sky had their soul taken away. People who lost their souls became motionless, like pieces of wood. When the woman saw this, she was terrified, because everyone around her had frozen in place. When she did not know what to do, she found a police officer, and told him everything that had happened. However, the officer acted as if nothing was wrong. Then he also looked up at the round object in the sky. The next second, his soul was taken away as well, and he became completely still. The helpless woman panicked. She ran home in a hurry to check on her husband. Fortunately, her husband seemed perfectly fine. When she told him what was happening outside, he also acted as if everything was normal. However, despite her attempts to stop him, her husband walked out of the house. When he looked up at the sky, he also became motionless. The terrified woman ran back inside and locked the door. But through the doorway, she noticed two suspicious men. Before long, the two men broke into her home. The woman immediately picked up a knife and threatened them to leave. But the men told her they had no intention of hurting her. Then, in a strange way, they made the knife in her hand disappear. Before the woman could react, the men told her that if she turned on the television, she would learn the truth. When the television turned on, a name appeared on the screen. It told the woman that the time she was living in was fictional, and that she herself was only a character imagined by others. After hearing this, the woman completely collapsed. Then the men spoke her real name. It turned out that in the real world, the woman was actually a man. The night before, he had suffered a sudden heart attack, and was sent to the hospital for emergency treatment. However, he had not exited this fictional world. That was why he had broken free from its control. This overwhelming amount of information was impossible for the woman to accept. Then the men said that their mission this time was to forcibly cut off her connection to the real world. The woman knew that if the connection was terminated, she would disappear. So no matter what, she refused to accept it. With no other choice, the men reported the situation to their superiors. Soon, a beautiful woman arrived at her home. She said that she was the woman's wife in the real world. After a long conversation, she finally persuaded the woman. But just as they looked up at the round object together, the beautiful woman instantly became motionless, while the woman could still move. Not long after that, a man who called himself the designer came to find her. He said that he had a way to let her stay in this fictional world, but the woman said that she still wanted to see her family in the real world. The designer directly refused her, because in the real world, she was already dead. As the entire virtual world restarted, the woman finally accepted the designer's solution, and chose to continue living in this fictional world.